Good day. My name is Engineer Theocracy, your humble Archatinidea culturist. Presently, I'm in Abia State in Abia town. I'm here to interview the owners of this farm. They are my students online. Our class is online, like I always say. So I'm here to interview them, let them tell us one or two things that they know, and they'll give us some little hints about their farm. Thank you.
Good day. My name is Emmanuel.
Yeah, Mr. Emmanuel, please, can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Mr. Emmanuel Cyprian. This is my wife. She's going to be the farm manager. And this is my farm. So I went to YouTube. I was searching about snail farming, and eventually I met some people that I asked questions about the snail farm and how they do. So I'm into pen. I wanted to move into that. At a time, I keep watching until I met S&T snail farm. I found out that his own method is totally different from what I've been seeing online. So my wife said that this should be the best option for us to move into the farming. So I contacted him. We chat. He told me that he has a college. So I enrolled into the college. I'll be following up the college from here. This farm was bushy. From the clearing of the bush to the construction of the farm, he has been guiding us through the college on how to set up the farm. So everything is now being set up. We have stocked. So I'm so great. I'm so happy, very, very happy to have met him, and he's doing wonderful well in the farm. So he really taught us well on how to set up this farm. And this farm, I believe, and I know that God will help us. It will do very, very great.
Amen. Madam, can you say something?
Okay. My name is Mrs. Chika Wanko. Yeah, as you can see, this farm is not a small something. Like, we started from the scratch. And yesterday, we were able to stock this farm. I'm so happy, like, seeing the snail crawling. I'm really, really happy. Like, I just pray that things go well. Like, soon as this place will be something nice. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Sir, do you have any question to ask?
Yes. When I was up to that, I've still watched online other greenhouses and the extensive system farming. I found out that some doesn't have a walkway, and in the college, you thought we should create a walkway, and I was like, this walkway have taken some of my space that's supposed to be a part of the farm. So I want to ask, what is really the need of this walkway in this farm?
Thank you very much. Let me explain something you need to understand about the walkway. The walkway is a place, or is defined for the farmer to walk on. You walk on the walkway. If you check very well, take a look at the block. We use hollow block. The reason why we use hollow block, just as the snake came yesterday, all of them just enter in there to burrow themselves inside the hollow block. Are you getting me? The reason is they are looking for a very cool atmosphere to stay, and that is why they are doing that. Now the walkway is where you walk around, because immediately the snake comes to the farm and they start laying, you have no right to step into the farm. You have no right to step into the farm because there are eggs everywhere. So wherever you step, remember, snails will burrow the ground, put their eggs, and cover it for incubation purpose. So immediately you start walking in the farm with your bare foot, indirectly you are killing those eggs under. You will not see them. Some are covered with potato leaf, plantain leaves. You will not know. Before you see, you hear, you are breaking eggs. So the walkway is defined for your activity, strictly your activity. Like I always say, snails doesn't stay in a bare ground. So at night, they will come to the walkway to come and feed. The walkway is a defined dining table for them. Are you getting me? Defined dining table, that's where you put your food. You don't go into the farm itself. You put your food there, they eat there, and they will leave. In the morning when you come to the farm, you will not see them in the walkway. They've gone back to the bush because they are forest species. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the main reason why we put walkway. Now, if you check some farms that they don't put walkway, if they enter into the farm, maybe you are using a kind of a paving stones on the walkway. Remember, when the farm has finally grown to full maturity, it will be difficult to find those stones on the ground because the creeping crops will cover those stones. And while trying to search for those stones, you are killing the creeping crops. You'll be mashed. If you use table like wood, with time, rain, you have sprinklers in the farm. With time, putting watering the wood, it will get weak. One day you will just step on the wood, you will just hear quack. Are you getting? Because there are snails under it, you will kill those snails. You start replacing the wood. So we don't do that system. When those plantain grow, cocoyam grows, you'll be entering bush. Anytime you enter a farm that doesn't have walkway, you will stain yourself. There's some chemicals that comes from this plantain leaves. When it touches your clothes will just get spoiled. Are you getting me? So for that reason, we don't want the plantains and the rest to even stain you. You go to the farm neatly and come out neatly. So there's a defined area for you to move around. There's a defined area for the farm inside your farm. So that is the reason why we define walkway. Accessible from the walkway, you can access your farm and do every other thing. When it comes to harvest, you just put the food in the walkway. At night you come and you harvest all the snails in the walkway at the dining. That's how you harvest. You don't go in there to harvest your snail. You understand? Is there any other question?
Yeah, there is some videos I watch also on YouTube. The guy is from Ghana, I think so. There is a method he is using. I was thinking if I can apply it here. If he's using the kind of biochemical if you open the door, kind of you put something for you to match, so that anybody coming in cannot carry bacteria into the farm. So he put something like biochemical that you can match into it and clean your leg and now walk into the farm. So I don't know if that is a good idea, if I should apply it in the farm.
No, don't apply it. That is a very wrong message. Why do I say it's a very wrong message? It is because, now, let us think together. You open, or before you open the door, there is a kind of a puddle of water. You put biochemical. You call it biochemical security, so that you don't take germs into the farm. Remember, you came with your barefoot or with slippers or whatever. You step your leg and the biochemical. Chemicals are in there. Now you use that same chemical leg to enter inside the farm. You are the one transporting the chemical into the farm. Remember, these species, they are air-breathing animals. They breathe from the air. So those chemicals that you are even using to step in the farm, you are spreading those chemicals anywhere you step. If snail gets in there and inhale that chemical that you have sent there, you are killing your snail. So it is a very wrong signal. I've watched that video. Now, after the first puddle of water, you take in, you open the door, you see another one. And if you check that video very well, there is no door between the second puddle of water inside the farm and the farm. So the tantamount that the snails will crawl in at night thinking it's ordinary water, and they go in there not knowing that you put a chemical in the water just because to prevent some fungi and some bacteria. So it's a very wrong method. Don't try it. And I will say this once again, is spreading a very wrong signal, because before you see, some people will start copying that, biochemical security. They will start putting chemicals somewhere. Wash your leg with chemical before you enter. Remember, when you are entering, you are going with those chemicals. You are not going to clean your leg with a mop or whatever. So it is very, very wrong. Thank you. Any other question?
No.
Thank you. Thank you. Once again, I remain your humble Archatinidea culturist. All my online students are doing well. If you want to join the online, you can give us a call or a chat. If you want us to come to your state to come and set up a farm for you, you don't have the time, we will set up the farm for you. This is my online student. I've not seen them before. I'm seeing them just yesterday night stroke this morning. They are doing very well and they take good, perfect care of me. Thank you very much. I remain blessed. I remain your humble Archatinidea culturist. Number to call is 07033 280 489. Thank you.